Brothers and sisters, men and women across the world, I come to you with much love and respect, and I open this by saying, first and foremost, free Larry Hoover now. Free him now. Y'all know that we have this Free Larry Hoover Now campaign. We have it hashtag. We would like for everybody to share the hashtag. There's more coming down through the line on what we're going to be doing. We need all the support that we can get. It doesn't matter what type of support, long as your support is positive and productive. That's the most important thing. Some of you know, but most of you don't know that last week they let some guys up out of ADX. And one of the men that they let up out of ADX came out with a message. And in this message, he said that guys are trying to write Mr. Hoover. We have to stop this here because Mr. Hoover can only communicate with so many peoples. He's not able to communicate with the regular public. Let me explain something about ADX Florence. I've been in the feds. Matter of fact, I was recently released from the feds. ADX Florence is the highest level security in the United States. There is no other prison in the United States of America with the security as ADX Florence. Mr. Larry Hoover Sr. has been in ADX. He's the longest serving prisoner in ADX Florence. I love you too, son. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget it. So he don't have the same privileges as people who are in other prisons have. His mail is seen over the screen. His visits have to be scrutinized before they're able to see him. If you're trying to write Mr. Hoover, you have to be on the approved writing list. So, and I know it's men and women who are trying to write him to show your love and your support for him. But at this time, your love and support is hurting him more than anything. What we need as a collective is for all of us to write our congressmen and our senators and explain to them to free him now. Free Mr. Hoover now. But not only free Mr. Hoover, but free all political prisoners. You got Jeff Ford up there. Free Jeff Ford. Free everybody who's up there. Because it is an inhumane prison. The conditions in Florence are inhumane. Human beings are social creatures. They are not meant to be isolated. Florence, Colorado, ADX, Supermax is mentally and physically destroying men. Let me show you how destructive this institution is. They got men up there who are cutting off their penis. They got men up there who are cutters, who are cutting on themselves. They are eating razor blades because the prison is mentally killing them. No, it's mentally killing them. So by this is mentally killing them, they eventually start killing themselves. This is what ADX is. Mexico couldn't even hold Chapo. So Mexico gave the United States permission to extradite him to the United States and charge him with the crimes or whatever they charged him with. But the only conditions that Mexico gave the United States was that they don't execute him. So the United States agreed to it. Because they knew they was finna execute Chapo slowly. El Chapo would not escape ADX Florence. They finna kill him mentally. So this is why I want y'all to understand how tight this prison is. So for all the people who saying that Dad, Mr. Hoover, is communicating with peoples and writing peoples and giving out all these orders and telling people to do these things, it's a bold-faced lie. And I'm going to tell you up front, I smell a setup. You got guys running around here who's claiming that they want him home, but in reality, they don't want him home. But then you have the peoples who really, truly love him. And they want him home. So what they would do, they will write him, call, just to get their support. But you're unable to write him. So out of love for him, stop writing him. Stop writing him. This is for all of us. Once again, if we want to help him, let's put pressure on where it's supposed to be placed. On the politicians and the judicial system. The law is what got him in ADX, and the law is the only thing that's going to help get him out of ADX. So we have to be mindful of the moves that we make. This is not to knock any other young men and women who truly loves him. But we have to be careful. All right, Pook. All right, Macarac. I love you, brothers, man. I really do, man. Hey, we need everybody, man, on this Free Larry Hoover now, man. Free Larry Hoover Sr. now. We need everybody on this here, man. This is an important job. Everybody who say they love him, please step up. Show your love for him. Because I'm going to show you this here. Many of the people that I'm talking to are the people that I have known for years and years and who have been in the same conditions that I was in. And they understand those conditions. And we wasn't even in the worst conditions as he in. Our conditions was much better. And we was always looking for people on the outside to provide us aid and assistance. But now here's our brother who we love dearly. He needs our aid and assistance. So let's aid and assist him. Let's be there for him the way he has always been there for us. Our brother is suffering in strong silence. By writing him, that's not going to help him. By taking actions out here, that's what's going to help him. We know that he's supposed to be out of the feds. But here's the game that they playing. I want y'all to understand this game that's being played. Illinois saying they don't want him. So what the feds is doing is saying, hey, we're going to hold this motion up because Illinois don't want him. Man, come on, they playing a game, man. So what we do, we place pressure on Illinois, place pressure on J.B. Pritzker. Tell Governor J.B. Pritzker to pardon him or parole him. So now, if Illinois pardon or parole him, there's no other games that the feds can play with her because the law that was passed by and signed into law December the 18th, 2018 by Donald J. Trump, that law fits the old man to the T. It's his time, man. That man been in prison longer than many of you guys have been living. It's his time. So I'm begging y'all. I'm not demanding nothing. I'm begging y'all. Everybody, get on this Free Larry Hoover Now campaign. It's our duty It's our job, it's our obligation, and it's our responsibility to free him. But I don't want y'all to forget, though, it's a couple more people's up there, too. Mr. Gregory Shells is up there. What about Mr. Gregory Shells? He needs to be free, too. We can't leave our soldiers behind enemy lines. We cannot never leave a soldier behind enemy lines, people. Pook, we need you, man. Mac, we need you. Midnight, we need you. Use all of y'all resources. Everybody, please use your resources. Look at this here. The brother Leland Evans is saying, and this make a whole lot of sense. They say they put their feet on George Floyd's neck for 9 minutes and some change, and it killed him. They've had their feet on Larry Hoover's neck for almost 48 years. But he's still swinging. How we gonna stop swinging when we get out? All right, Villa, much love, fam. How we gonna stop swinging? When we in the prison, since we always swinging, we don't get out here on the streets and forget about the men we left behind. We don't forget about them. Because they are brothers. They are sisters. We have to stand with our men and our women. Anybody that's on something that's positive, I'm involved. All right, Pook, I know you down, bro. The campaign is hashtag Free Larry Hoover now. Whenever y'all making any posts, please put hashtag Free Larry Hoover Sr. now. And with that, I end by saying, Free Larry Hoover Sr. now. Plenty much love.